So my name is Muriel Kenyon, and this is my family's winery, Otis Kenyon Wine, and I've been asked to tell the story behind the label. The silhouette on the label is taken from a photo of my great-grandfather. His name was James Otis Kenyon, and he was the first and only dentist in Milton Freewater, Oregon, which is just outside of Walla Walla, Washington, in the early 1900s. He did really well for himself for a number of years until another dentist moved into town and took away half of his business. So my great-grandfather decided the best way to deal with that was to burn down the other dentist's office. He did so in the middle of the night so nobody was hurt, but he did burn it to the ground. He did get caught, and he did do some time. There was a note in his file saying he performed excellent dental work for the staff and inmates while he was incarcerated. So he did repay his debt to society somewhat. So my great-grandmother divorced him. This was in 1923, and she moved a giant 10 miles from Milton Freewater to Walla Walla and told everybody he was dead, including their two sons. So my granddad and his brother grew up in Walla Walla thinking their dad was dead. My father, Stephen Otis Kenyon, was born and raised in Walla Walla, was very close to his grandmother, but was absolutely never allowed to ask what happened to his grandfather. He was just gone, dead, buried, so that was it. So in the early 70s, my parents, my mom Deborah Dunbar and my dad Steve, they were getting married in the 70s and decided to do some research and find out how he died. Couldn't find a death certificate for him anywhere, and slowly ended up unearthing the story. Took them about 2 years, but 50 years after the fire, they ended up finding James still alive. He was 85 years old when they found him, living in Lincoln City on the Oregon coast, and he ended up living to be 101. So for the last 15 years of his life, he was really reincorporated into our family, and was a wonderful, generous, caring man. Completely refused to talk about the incident. He would only say that it was a really dark time in his life, that he made a mistake, and kind of leave it at that. So we've passed the middle name Otis and the last name Kenyon down through 4 generations of our family. So it really is a happy ending that makes it to the label. So we've included the singed edges, just so you don't forget that part as well. That's the story.
Thank you.